여기를 떠나지 말고 머무르라는 말씀에 반응하여 20-30여 명이 남아서 예배하며 기도하게 되고, 수업에 들어간 학생들도 성령의 음성을 듣고 다시 돌아와 예배하면서 숫자는 계속 늘어나게 된다. 이 소식이 퍼져나가면서 주변 신학교와 교회들의 갈급한 영혼들이 모여들어 함께 주의 얼굴을 구하면서 매일같이 예배가 이어지게 되고 학교는 휴교에 들어갔다. 1970년 애즈베리 대학의 청년 각성운동은 체포 후 한 남학생의 공개적인 회개를 통해 시작되어 수많은 캠퍼스들과 미국 전역의 전도운동으로 이어졌는데 다시 부흥의 부어짐을 경험하고 있는 것이다. 다시 시작된 이 사랑의 부어짐은 현재 계속적으로 진행 중이며 다른 캠퍼스들과 미국 전역으로 점화되고 있다.
Crying out for revival in our city. We've been learning about revival, but I've never seen it. I didn't even know it was real. I'm just sitting in class and they're telling us all these stories on college campuses and then going across the nation. And we're like, when is this going to happen? And then they lock you in a prayer room and you're just like, hey, you got to ask for it. And we're just sitting there like, God, I'm asking. What does it look like? And then all of a sudden, my friend Jaden says, dude, if Jesus just localized himself and just sat his throne in a room, how could we not drive 6.5 hours to go see him? And we get here, and it was like we get here at like 6 a.m. and it's completely silent. And I'm like, well, is this revival, God? And we walk upstairs because we're kind of nervous. We're like kind of shaking already. We didn't get any sleep. They're terrible road trip partners. They both fell asleep. I drove most of the way. But besides that, we go upstairs and there's people like sleeping and we're like, so this is revival, God? No. Cool, this is awesome. And then chapel starts and immediately we just see people flooding in. And God said, revival isn't hype. It's ordinary people who are hungry. It's ordinary people who are hungry. And he said, Gage, I'm going to need you to go to the altar. And I'm like, I don't want to go to the altar. And he's like, go to the altar. And I go to the altar and worship starts. And he's like, this is revival. Look left. And I look left. And there's this young college woman getting prayed over by an older woman. And he says, look right. And then there's this young guy praying over an older guy. And he says, look behind.